Okay, so we all remember the band Foreigner. They have many hit songs, such as the one that you just heard, I Know What Love Is. Also, there's Cold as Ice and Hot Blooded, just to name a few. Well, Foreigner, if you're not familiar, happens to be one of the greatest classic rock bands from the 70s and 80s. And our next guest, Keith Springer, president of Springer Financial Advisors, recently interviewed them on his own radio show. So Keith, exciting stuff. Tell our viewers, what was it like to sit down and chat with the band Foreigner?
You know, it's always a thrill. I get a chance to visit with a lot of celebrities with my radio show. It is a financial show, but it does do well, so I get invited to do a lot of interviews. I've interviewed Chicago, I've interviewed Foreigner, interviewed countless of other bands, and I have a lot of clients who are celebrities as well. But it's always fun to be able to talk to them about the life, what it's like to be a rock and roll star. But it always comes around to finance, of course. My show is a financial show, and they always want to talk about their finances. They always want to talk about retirement. They always want to talk about how they prepare, and it's really fun. It's interesting because when you talk to these guys, what a life. I mean, everyone wants to be a rock and roll star. Who doesn't want to be a rock and roll star?
But they still have to think about retirement.
They absolutely do.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I'll just start interviewing them and talking to them about their life, what it's like to be on TV, the radio, the sex, drugs, and rock and roll and everything associated with it. Yeah, but it always comes back to finances. They always want to know, hey, how do I save money in taxes? How do I make sure I can retire comfortably? And it's a thrill. It's really fun.
Yeah, and you had mentioned, when you were sitting and talking with the band's founding member, Mike, you were able to curtail that conversation into the whole financial planning and retirement. Right?
Yeah, we do, because you've got to keep in mind that retirement is not just investments. It's planning. Most people don't do the planning. It's tax strategies. Very few people have a forward-looking tax strategy. It's investing your money to get the best return, but with the least risk possible, and also having an asset protection system in place. So most people just throw money at the market or forget to invest, and you really got to have a plan. And yeah, that's really fun. And they gave me this beautiful guitar too. Isn't this great? Yeah.
Nice little thank you note right here. We actually have a clip from that conversation though that you had with Mike. So let's go ahead and take a listen.
Now that your career is progressing, I'm assuming money is not that big of an issue. Do you ever think about retirement? What retirement means to you?
Yeah, I obviously it'll come a time. I'm feeling very good at the moment. I'm blessed with having gotten through some trying physical times, but right now I feel very energetic, and I'm handling the stage very well. When it becomes difficult to do that, I don't want to push it any further and look ridiculous.
Okay, so I'm personally thinking that it's very impressive to see him still going out performing on the stage. He's like 73 right now, right?
73 years old. He's still out there every night. I got a chance to see him twice, and he's just rocking away as if he was 23. Yeah,
and I imagine it's also very impressive to many of the viewers who are part of his generation to still see him out there doing what he's doing.
Well, absolutely, and we've got to remember that people are living longer. People are working longer. People are healthier. Longer. Our parents maybe smoked 3 packs of cigarettes a day and ate a pound of bacon. People are living longer. They want to be relevant. People need something to do. He needs obviously something to do, and we all do. We all have to plan for retirement in a different way than we used to, and make sure we have enough money, we save money in taxes, all the important things.
Yeah, but just because you retire doesn't mean that you stop living, right? You still have to be active and engaged. And I imagine there's probably still a number of people watching right now that are very passionate about what they do, much like Mike is. And so they're still involved, they're still active, and they're not fully retired yet. So give some advice to them.
Well, I've got a lot of clients who are still working in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, because people need to be relevant. People want to be active. You just have to make sure you save, because the idea is when you work later in life, you want to do it because you want to, not because you have to.
Right?
It's nice to have that walk away and go, I don't have to be here. I can leave if I want to. Otherwise, but I'm here because I want to. So do the planning. Make sure your tax strategies are in place, forward-looking tax strategies, and a retirement advisor can help you do that. Make sure that your investments are in the proper place, not taking too much risk, and getting the right return for what you need. Asset protection system, marginal tax distribution strategies. Make sure all the planning's in place so you have enough money to be able to do what these bands like Foreigner, and they can continue to work because they want to, not because they have to.
Yeah, exactly. And your radio show is a great place to go for continued information. I mean, we're helping people today, but you continue to give advice on your show. So where can people find you and tune in?
Every Saturday and Sunday. Saturday at 1 p.m., Sunday morning at 6 a.m. KFBK. Smart Money with Keith Springer. It's been on for years. It does very well. I've written several books, and
you have very exciting guests.
I do. Yeah. I do have very exciting guests. My office looks like the Hard Rock Cafe because I've got guitars and cases, and this is my newest one.
A lot of fun swag,
really fun,
right? Office flair.
Yeah,
office
it
flair,
really
yeah.
is. And
Yeah.
people walk in and go, wow, it looks like the Hard Rock. It's
Okay,
exciting.
and you have a special offer for our viewers today
Absolutely.
because you are a financial advisor, you're a
Right.
retirement planner. You can help them make sure that they are ready to, if they continue to work, do it because they want to, not because they have to.
Exactly. Do the planning. We have for a free retirement readiness review. It's for anybody who's in retirement or close to retirement and has a nest egg that they want to protect. All you just need to be is qualified and give us a call. And for the first 7 callers, it's absolutely free. Typically, it could cost anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 for this, but I wanted to do it on this show to give a promotion away, and I think it's important. It'll teach you how to invest your money properly. It'll teach you how to take advantage of forward-looking tax strategies. It'll help you optimize Social Security and a whole lot more.
Excellent, Keith. And where do our viewers go to get all the information?
They can go to my website, keithspringer.com, or give us a call, 916-925-8900. Email is probably the easiest, or website, of course. And check out the radio show every weekend.
Excellent, Keith. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Always a thrill.
All right,
Thank you.
always great to chat with you.